My advice is that don't study by pressurizing. Just study for to contribute yourself, to indeed your parents, your society, to your nation. So,
I would like to share a key takeaway that has driven my success. So, to achieve something remarkable, start from today and remain consistent. Don't wait for the last moment, and because it's time. You, and I want to just thank the AKSP for providing us such a quality education, and I want to thank my teachers and my principal for their unwavering support and guidance. Thank you so much.
Firstly, I want to pay my warmest gratitude to AKSP that they have provided such an amazing and wonderful education system. After that, I want to say that this credit is just not mine. Indeed, I want to give the credit to my principal, Sir Didar Ali, and my parents and my teachers who provided such an amazing supportive environment in our school. Because of them, I have maintained my position. So the advice that I want to give is that don't be a procrastinator. Whatever you have to do that things today. Don't be a procrastinator and manage timetable for yourself. So in this way you can achieve your goals. Thank you so much.
Right. So the first thing comes to my mind is my Pomodoro's timetable. So I have found this tool to be exceptionally effective at managing my time productively. So when talking about Pomodoro's technique, it involves two modes of study, focus and diffuse. In focus mode, I dedicate myself entirely to studies, eliminating all the distractions, and this timetable allocate specific time slots for each subject so that I could do a comprehensive revision of all the school material. And coming towards the diffuse mode, in diffuse mode, I am taking regular 5 to 10 minutes break so that I could elevate the academic pressure. I go for some refreshment and then recharge. So apart from this, in terms of resources, practicing academic past papers have proved to be very invaluable in this regard because this was my first time when I appeared in board exams, and I have noticed that many questions are repeating from the previous years. So this experience highlighted the importance of practicing past papers. And furthermore, to supplement my learning, I utilize digital sources like lectures from Khan Academy, doing KP MCQs, and our teachers also employ that in class. So these are some of the strategies, and moreover, I for the content I rely on Punjab textbook and other recommended activity books like O levels, RGCS materials. So these are some of the strategies which I apply.
These strategies are quite impressive.
I'm very thankful that you have invited me in such a panel talk, and I consider myself as a genuine person to be here as a participant of this panel talk. So maintaining a work-life balance requires setting clear boundaries and understanding my priorities. I made it a point to schedule time for both academic and personal activities. I ensure that when I am working, I am fully focused at that time. And whenever I am spending time with my family or pursuing hobbies, I am fully present there without any distractions. So this separation helps me recharge and reduces stress. I also prioritize self-care, regular exercise, good sleep schedule, and hobbies that I enjoy are essential for my overall well-being. So my advice for those striving for balance is to plan and prioritize. Learn to say no when necessary. And remember that rest and relaxation are just as important as productivity. It's all about quality time, not just quantity, whether at work or in personal life. Additionally, I want to talk about the management of timetable that is very much beneficial for each student. So without managing a timetable, they are unable to study. Mostly students are disturbed that which subject I have to study today, what I have to do today. For that, they have to manage timetable for themselves in order to create a harmony between their academics and their personal life. So this advice I'm gonna give to them that firstly, before starting, they have to manage a proper timetable for themselves. In this way, they will be engaged with their studies. Thank you.
Face of challenges is a must skill for everyone, and especially for students like us to learn. Many aspiring high achievers struggle with time management and maintaining productivity. Mr. Shirani, could you share your strategies for effective time management and maintaining productivity?
So first of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my ideas. So time management is an important and integral part of maintaining productivity. First of all, I have made a timetable for the past 5 years. This idea was given to me by one of my teachers. That timetable helps me to achieve my day-to-day smart goals. I never miss my homeworks and I also support my parents and my home. That timetable also allows me to avoid multitasking. Moreover, I have always been participating in the learning co-curricular activities in addition to the curricular activities. So overall, the timetable helps me to stay organized and focused, which boosts my productivity. So thank you.
Thank you for your insights, Mr. Shirani. Indeed, time and tide wait for none. And so we should never let go of the time we have engaging ourselves in unnecessary activities. Dear all, the round one of our panel talk concludes here. And now moving on to find out as to how these high achievers work on their personal development. My first question of round two is from Ms. Laiba Sabah. How do you prioritize continuous learning and self-improvement in your academic journey? And please feel free to share the resources or practices you think have been most beneficial in the way.
So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me in this panel talk. So when I reflect on myself, what strategies I
Moving on, Ms. Adriana, can you share any tips as to how students can work on their personal improvement? This includes having a charismatic personality, knowing the tips of effective communication, and knowing how to socialize in a familiar or in an unfamiliar situation.
Thank you, first of all, for letting me speak here. Uh, I have some tips that groom you in question. Mm, First of all, you need someone to get your lows and highs to encourage you and appreciate you. We talked about social effects. Yeah, how we can learn more about why communicating each other. Like diversity is more important between us. That's it I have to say.
Thank you very much for your response. Moving on to the final question of round two, I would like to ask Ms. Kushbu Moore. Maintaining a work-life balance is challenging for many high achievers, as you may know. So my question is, how do you manage to find harmony between your academic endeavors and your personal life? Any tips for those who are striving to achieve the same balance would really be appreciated.
Firstly,
Thank you very much for the advices and the tips. Dear panelists, now the floor is open for you to share any additional insights or stories related to what high flyers do differently. Please feel free to jump in with your thoughts. And also, if you have any specific advice or words of wisdom you'd like to impart to our audience sitting here, who are actually trying to reach your level of success, please feel free to share that as well. If that's fine with everyone, let's first start with Mr. Casamedas.
So, my advice is that first of all, I don't take exams as a sort of pressure, and I don't study that much. But before, but learning is a sort of an enjoyment for me, especially physics and chemistry are my favorite subjects. So learning them is makes me feel, very. I
Interesting.
enjoy them a lot.
No.
Studying. I don't do anything special.
Thank you. Moving on.
Thank you once again. In my opinion, all the high achievers have clear goals for them and work hard for them. They also manage their time wisely. I'm also grateful to the AKSP for providing good education and to all my teachers for their untiring efforts and support. One message that I want to share to all other fellows is that they should work hard and manage their time wisely. In this way, they can become successful in their life. So, thank you.
So I want to leave you all with a challenge today. What's your fire? What drives you to achieve? I want you all to set a goal today and take actions to achieve that goal because a goal without actions is useless. So I hope you'll set a goal today and you'll work for that, right?
Thank you all to our esteemed panelists for your valuable insights and experiences. It truly has been an enlightening discussion on what high flyers do differently. And I hope the audience has also gained valuable knowledge and inspiration from today's panel. In conclusion, always remember that the journey to becoming a high achiever is unique for everyone. But learning from those who have already reached greater heights can guide us all. I encourage everyone to continue learning, growing, and striving for their goals. Thank you very much for joining us today, and best of luck in your endeavors. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.